So you have all those sales processes, you have your sales rules, first year discount limits, such that people have rules of engagement that they can use, such that things can happen. But the real meat of those conversations are between the cracks. They're in Teams messages, they're in Slack messages, they're in emails, they're in meetings, etc., where it's like, oh, Kevin is up for renewal. We always give Kevin a 25% break, even though it's a 15% max discount or something like that. And everybody knows that because Kevin has been a client for a long time, but it's not written down anywhere. And when the AI tries to automate that, it can't do that because it doesn't know that additional context. So when you talk about surfacing data, key thing we're going to see is linking together those other pieces of connective tissue. And the three major ones are right there. It is the direct message pool. It's Teams or it's Slack or whatever you're using. It is the transcripts from meetings. Which is one that people are having a hard time bending their brain around. Like, there's the ubiquitous meeting transcriber. They're in tons and tons of meetings. Most people are doing nothing with it. For us internally, that transcript is this living asset that turns into a key part of further communications that at this point I couldn't live without. Because
it's at least getting put in your CRM, which everybody should be doing at this point.
Everybody should be doing that as well.
At least if you haven't figured out what to do with it from an intelligence perspective yet, it's living in the right place and attached to the right company and contacts. And when you do decide to, you're going to be you're off to the races.
You're going to be off to the races. This is an investment in your future, because right now it's a little duct tapey to
say the least.
To make this stuff work. And then email is the other one where these things float around. And, I'd like to think that our audience understands what context is as far as the amount of information that an LLM can hold. As context gets larger and larger and larger, more and more corporate information can be stored and codified in this way and become machine accessible, such that a well-trained LLM implementation not only sees the static documents that you've created, but starts to see some of that connective tissue, and even theoretically starts to make connections between different parts of the hierarchy and who's overriding who. That will be powerful. That will be some really large companies that we've never heard of who are going to pop up and start doing that in an enterprise way.
For sure.